A very good day to you, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Renata Singh and welcome to Madam Fixit right here on WESN. As always, this show is interactive, so you can call those numbers on the screen, 622-9338 and 623-9376, as well as we have that WhatsApp number, 366-9376. Several persons have been reaching out to us throughout the course of the morning with several different issues. But I want to highlight an issue that has been going on in the Belmont area. Now, this person would have WhatsApped us earlier on today with an issue that has been ongoing in that area with regard to a leaking line. Good day, caller. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well now. We have the footage and stuff like that that you would have forwarded to us. Give us a little update. How long has this leak been going on for?
It's been over a week now.
Over 1 week. And did it have a big pothole like that there before?
No, it didn't. It had in fact, it was just like a small hole, maybe about a foot in diameter, and then the water started seeping out, and it's gotten bigger over the over the week.
Wow. And I mean, we're looking at the footage. You had placed a stick into the hole to. Wow, that is really deep.
It is. That's probably the shallowest point of the hole. That stick is over 6 feet tall, and it went all the way down. And
have you reached out to WASA with regard to this leak?
Somebody must have. I didn't, but I saw a WASA person on Friday last week. Mm-hmm. I assume that there was no sign on it. But he had a clipboard and he was looking at the hole. So.
Now, one of the things that I am seeing with regard to this specific issue is the street is very narrow. Now, of course, with a pothole that size, it's dangerous for persons that would be passing there who may not know the depth of that hole.
It is, luckily most of the residents up here are aware of it, and somebody has put a couple of, I put that chair there this morning so that nobody would drive into that hole. If a car was to go in there, it would, the whole front would be down in there.
Wow, somebody needs to attend to this immediately. I will reach out to WASA with regard to this specific situation. Again, it's a lot of water wasting, as well as it's very dangerous for persons that has to utilize this road to get to and fro. But thanks so much for the update, caller. What I would do is, well, I have your information already, so I'll forward it to WASA and I'll be in touch with you with regard to any follow-up information that I would require.
All right, thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Wow, I can't even, I mean, could we pull up that footage again? The size of that hole is crazy. It is very crazy. I'm not sure if we could pull back up, yeah. Wow, and again, the caller indicated this stick is about 6 feet tall, and this point may possibly be the shallowest point of that hole. All right, we got a caller on the line from Valencia. Good day, Valencia. How are you doing?
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to you and yours. And before I make my comment, I want to send on condolences to the 4 divers who lost their lives almost 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I want to sympathize with the family. I know it is hard when you lost your loved one, but the only way we could move on is the mighty God have to give them courage, faith, and strength and move on. You will never forgive what you have lost, but you have to move on and ask God to bless them and give them a peaceful place.
Yes.
Right now, I could go back to WASA.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you clearly now. Let me just give before you give your
come from start to the pumping station in Quarry Road. As I always say, we near to the church, but we far from God. And I could tell you, I am totally disappointed because I went in, I was passing the side of the road to go and check something, and lo and behold, my boot slide and go down in a hole. And darling, I didn't even know if to spin wrong or to come out or what to do because my 2 foot stick in there. And when I come out, it was because my 2 ankle was swollen. So
wow.
I am totally fed up with WASA. All I am asking WASA to fix all these potholes because before minister come and fix our road.
The leaks
If
have
they
to be
don't fix
repaired.
those pipes, they would not fix the road because once they have
Exactly.
a habit when they don't fix road, they have a habit to dig the road and leave it just as how it is.
Now, I want to just give a little bit of context. You have been calling us here on the show for quite some time now, a couple months or so, and I have reached out to WASA several times with regard to your issue. And I will be very honest with you, up to this morning, I have the email. I again followed up with regard to your situation, among others, and I'm yet today to receive some sort of concrete response from them with regard to a timeline of having these issues rectified. Now, it's very inconvenient, one, that you have potholes and leaking lines on your road, but it's also very disheartening to know that, I mean, you fell into the hole, the pothole.
Yeah, because you see, thank God I had on boots, but if I had on the boots, I couldn't take out my foot because if I did come out from the boots, I would have ended up falling on the road and somebody could have knocked me down on the road because I wasn't able to get up.
And again, who is going to compensate you if you get to a point where you're damaged in such a way that you can't move around?
Yeah, but it hurt in my ankle, and as I always said, it have some pavement. I just cannot walk on it because you see when you climb up, you have to come down, and when your ankle going up and down, because some places the pavement high and low, so you have to know how you're walking on it.
Exactly.
And when you do come out from there and you have to walk further up, you're blocking with water, the road have hole all about, you're going in and out, and this getting me frustrated.
Caller, what's your name, if you don't mind me? What's your name, if you don't mind me asking?
My name is Zoraida Shah.
Okay, no problem.
I'm a community activist for Valencia. I was honored in politics under the original Mr. Pandey, and I was honored in Valencia in 2012.
All right, so
as a community activist, I still try to do what I have to do in order to help things going. And hopefully before the week's done, next week we're getting a little walk across in the corner, Quarry Road, along with a traffic light, a flashing light.
yeah.
So it will be just as helpful as you're getting the road fixed. So I am hoping that things could be done, and it will be much better for everybody, even the traffic, everything. So I hope WASA is listening and come to compromise, because you see from here to the pumping station, and you have a reservoir here, and it is no bed of roses.
Yes, I understand.
So I'm hoping and praying that things work out, and I wish you and yours all the best and have a safe day.
No problem. You as well, caller.
Okay then. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Again, I mean, we have been reaching out to WASA continuously over the past couple of months with not just this issue, but several issues. I'm not sure if you guys remember Mr. Mansoul as well from Valencia, and every time I reach out to WASA, they're indicating, yes, we're looking into it. Up to this morning, I inquired again on the status of some of these issues. I'm yet to receive a response. I will try reaching out to them again after the show is over. Because, I mean, it's very disheartening to know that, you have issues that is potentially damaging to some persons. I mean, that caller indicated that she fell into the pothole, and she's not young, so I mean, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. So we need to have these issues rectified ASAP. ASAP, WASA, if you are listening, please, we're asking, we're begging for you to please look into this specific issue with regard to this Quarry Road situation, that leak that has been ongoing for several months. But we're going to go to a short break. When we come back, you can continue to call those numbers 622-9338 and 623-9376. We'll be right back.
Gift giving during a lockdown can still be hassle-free with a gift from FanZone with delivery options available nationwide. Visit and browse our Facebook and Instagram pages for all your official licensed merchandise and apparel, and have it delivered to your door. Find us on Facebook and Instagram. FanZone, we've got you covered.
The best for your baby is at thebesttoys.com. From the best strollers, car seats, baby carriers, high chairs, booster seats, rockers, jumpers and bouncers, walkers, baby blankets, feeding accessories, bathtubs. Visit us in store at Forces Flagship McLean. Shop online now at dbesttoys.com. Order via call or WhatsApp at 332-BABY. And remember, we have the best toys at the best prices.
It may seem like the hardest thing to do right now, but we all need each other to wear a mask, wash our hands, watch our physical distance, and stay at home. We need you safe. Together we can make the difference. Together we can curb the spread of COVID-19. So let's be responsible in our actions. The Trinidad and Tobago Red Cross Society. Mission-based, people-focused, community-driven.
Welcome back to Madam Fixit. We got a call on the line from Balmain. Good morning, Balmain. How you doing?
Hello?
Hi, good morning. How you doing?
How are you doing? I said I'm waiting to chat with all you, but I could barely hear you.
You hearing me now?
A little better, but remember, I'm 84 years and a half deaf. No, you talk and I will tell you.
No problem. Tell me what is going on. What is the situation that's going on down in Balmain?
It's not big. It's the entrance, 5 foot from the entrance to the Balmain Presbyterian School. It's sinking and it has a little leak. Now a little leak, there's come a big leak after, and it's the school.
Yeah. How long has it been going on for?
Well, I was by my other daughter, and it's about a week I come, and I noticed that.
All right, no problem. So,
but it's sinking, and it's sinking because cars just have to turn on the other side to go. So if you understand what I say.
Yeah, I understand. Is this on the main road? Yes,
on the main road.
All right, so I'm just taking the information. So it's on the main road. So of course it's an inconvenience when traffic has to, now maneuver into the other lane to try to avoid the hole.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Okay. No problem. So what I would do, hold the line. I want to take your contact number and.
I could give you direction now.
All right. No problem.
You ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
From the highway. I just saying about 1 mile.
So, okay, all right, no problem. Here's what, caller. I know exactly where the Balmain Presbyterian School is. I have an idea of what that area looks like. So just hold the line. Let me take your contact information from you, right? So just hold on. All right, that is a leak again that's going on close to the entrance of Balmain Presbyterian School. Of course, that is the main road, Balmain Main Road. And as the caller indicated, it's not a very big leak that's going on, but like most leaks, when it's small, it gets big over time. So that is, of course, what we're trying to avoid. I will forward that information to WASA. Again, hopefully we could have that matter rectified among all the other matters. I need to pull up all the complaints that was sent in here to us on the show. I will probably do that on Friday, on the next show, and just give you guys a little rundown in terms of what was rectified, what's still outstanding, etc. For several issues. There's also a TNTech issue with regards to a light pole up to this morning. I reached back out to TNTech to find out the status of it because the person had indicated to us that I'm not sure if you guys remember, but there's a road on Princestown, and there is a light pole that has been literally hanging onto the road. It had been tied up with some straps and stuff like that. So they did acknowledge receipts of it at Stantec, and they indicated they forwarded it to the right department, etc., to have it looked into. However, that's been several weeks now, and the matter still continues. So I did reach back out to them this morning, awaiting a response, as well as some persons had reached out to us with regard to some HDC complaints. I am yet to hear from HDC. I've been trying tirelessly to get a hold of the folks at HDC. So someone had indicated they had applied for a house for several years, well over 10 years, and they've not, they're unaware of what the status of the application is. So I would probably do a rundown on Friday with regard to those issues that's outstanding, and let you guys, keep you guys updated with regard to that. But we have a couple updates for you from the Ministry of Social Development and Family Services. You guys can continue calling those numbers on the screen, 622-9338 and 623-9376. Back to the update, the Ministry of Social Development and Family Services, they're advising payees of uncashed checks in their possession, which was issued by the ministry during the period October 1st, 2020 to September 30th, 2021. And of course, these checks will become void if not cashed by March 31st. So that is the first update. Now I want you guys to pay specific attention, because there are 3 different updates that was issued recently with regard to different ministries. There is another one from the Ministry of Education. They also earlier on this week issued a list of payees that have uncashed checks during the period of October 1st, 2020 to 30th of September 2021, and it will become void by March 31st. Specific to the Ministry of Education, listing persons whose names appear on the list and have not yet collected their checks are requested to collect at Education Towers, St. Vincent Street, Port of Spain. All payees are kindly requested to cash all checks collected on or before the 18th of March 2021, as well as the cashing of the social welfare checks. They're reminding all recipients of checks for senior citizens pension, public assistance grant, and disabilities assistance grant that checks must be cashed at commercial banks and any of the district revenue offices during the period February 2nd to March 31st. And of course, this measure is temporarily implemented following the incident that occurred earlier on this year with regard to the stolen checks at the Sangre Grande TT Post Office on January 31st. So please pay specific attention to these ministries, their social media, as well as their website. That is the Ministry of Social Development and Family Services. They have a full listing. It is a long list of names here, and it's impossible for me to call out all. So definitely you need to check that listing out on their social media, as well as specific to the checks with regard to the Ministry of Education. That listing is posted on their social media as well. Again, some of these checks, they're indicating, most of these checks, will become void on March 31st. So that's just a bit of update with regard to what's going on with those checks. We're going to go to another short break. When we come back, we have a couple updates for you, as well as you can continue to call those numbers on the screen, 622-9338 and 623-9376. We'll be right back.
Is it politics? What is it? Is it that nobody cares about sports?
The kind of support that sport used to get in the past is no longer here.
The thing is, taking a knee doesn't mean that that's the only thing you're doing on it.
Right.
Taking a knee along with other stuff.
Samantha, what are you looking forward to when you return home to Trinidad and Tobago after winning the title?
Thank you very much for speaking it into existence.
Is there no pressure on Nicholas Ball?
It makes me more motivated to work hard and to go out there and rep the red, white and black.
Why are we sending a team to the Winter Olympics?
There are a number of Trinbagonians Macedonians who are in the diaspora and have grown up in winter sport. It's an opportunity that the Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee will not close the door on.
I also believe in the players that we have. Once you can motivate the players, you can get the best out of them.
Talking to Dr. Michelle Khan. She's a health and wellness coach. What your practice entails, what it means to be a health coach, what kind of patients do you see, and what does this practice involve?
Healthcare to me is very holistic. It definitely takes place in the doctor's office, but how you maintain that is what you do at home. What is the energy within your body? What are your beliefs about your health and wellness?
With me now, I have Karen Forbes, another member of the senior women's national football team. What's up, Doc? Tuesdays and Thursdays here on WESN, Content Capital.
A reminder from WESN. We urge you to protect yourself and others from the spread of COVID-19. Stay safe by taking some simple precautions. Clean your hands often. Use soap and water or an alcohol-based hand rub. Maintain a safe distance from anyone who is coughing or sneezing. Wear a mask. Don't touch your eyes, nose or mouth. Cover your nose and mouth with your bent elbow or a tissue when you cough or sneeze. Stay at home. If you have a fever, cough and difficulty breathing, seek medical attention. Following the above can help us all to help each other.
Welcome back to Madam Fixit. We got a call on the line from Diego Martin. Good day, Diego Martin. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
All right. Give me a brief update with regard to the situation that's going on. Is it Mark Avenue is the street?
Actually Mark Avenue, Cove.
Can you mute the volume on your television set?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. You could go ahead.
Yes. What is happening? 2 years ago,
yes,
I have this problem, a leak I have in the street. Somebody mash up the head from water pipe, so the water is just running out and go on the street. 2 years they come in, they put in a technical team, and up to now the technical team can't come. Then I'm not getting water in my tanks. I'm not getting water at all.
When was the last time?
They gave me. Hello?
Yeah, so you have difficulties.
They gave me 2 tracking numbers since the 18th of February. Up to now, they never bring water for me. I have to buy water $900 to fill my tank.
How often do you have to buy water? Is it that you don't have a supply of water at all?
Every week, almost every week when they bring no water.
So every week for the past 2 years, you've been purchasing water?
Yes.
Because of, you indicated here in the text message, a simple issue that they can't seem to rectify.
That I can fix myself. Just to put the head on the thing back, to fix the thing, that's all.
All right, so when
for
you
the
spoke...
water to come up, and it's not coming, and then they say the truck too big to come up the incline. A little incline and a half, it can come, but the big truck bringing on a block for me.
Okay, now I know you indicated you reached out to WASA several times. What did they indicate to you? They just gave you the tracking number?
I am tired. I am real tired. And they say there is a lady here who don't have an office. You don't know where her office is. She's never in the office. The other man for the league comes in the evening, and you can't see him neither.
All right, so what was the last time you had correspondence with WASA?
Friday.
Friday.
Gone. And they tell me I got it Saturday. Not water key.
All right, okay, no problem. So what I would do is I have all the information already. I'll forward it to WASA, and I will see if we can get a situation.
I find you're supposed to bring the Minister of Utility, Mr. Gonsalves, on the program let me talk to him, because he don't know what these girls doing down the hill. There is no office for, there was an office for this person who distributing the water. The person who comes to open the water don't open it high and strong enough to come up the hill.
To come up, okay.
So he goes 12 o'clock, it comes 12 o'clock, 12:15, it gone.
Okay, 15 minutes, sorry, which really isn't a long time. All right, caller, what I would do is I already have your information, so I'll be in touch with you.
Yeah.
All righty, thanks so much for giving us the update with regards to that situation. Very, very unfortunate. It's a problem that has been going on for 2 years, and what's really sad is this person has to pay, purchase water. She's indicated $900 a week. Every week almost she has to purchase water for the past 2 years. And I mean, these are people that have been paying their bills, etc. It's not the first person to call us here on the show within the last several weeks with regard to similar issues with WASA and what they've indicated to be very simple issues to rectify, which is very... I'm lost for words, to be quite honest with you. Let's go to another quick update. The Ministry of Works and Transport, they are advising on an update with regard to the Mosquito Creek. Of course, they've confirmed a slope instability along the northern carriageway of the Mosquito Creek. So that's some updates going on there. I'm not sure. They're indicating that further investigations are being done to determine what exactly caused it, etc. But we got a call on the line. Good day, caller. How are you doing?
Not too bad. We have a serious water problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. As long as the water truck is in operation, the water problem will never be solved. Right? Imagine you have to pay $900 per supply of water and you still have to pay your water bills.
Where are you?
It's corruption within the water truck system, and unless that and stuff, the water problem will never be solved in TNT. Thank you.
What area is this?
Well, I'm calling from Morocco, right? But I'm talking about generally.
Generally. Yes, caller.
Right? As long as the water truck is in the system, that problem will never, ever be solved.
All right. Thanks so much for sharing.
To the highest. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Thanks so much, caller, for sharing your views with regard to the water situation. Again, people, you can hear the frustration in his voice among the other callers as well. I mean, people have been waiting for a supply of water in several parts of the country. People have reached out to us here on the show for years. It's not been weeks, it's not days, it's years. And we shouldn't have to be going through things like that here in Trinidad and Tobago. It's again, simple issues. It's just a matter of these agencies and utilities taking responsibilities for these issues and having them looked into. But before we wrap the show, let me just give you a quick update with regard to TNTEC and their planned maintenance work. Of course, they have some works going on today in several parts of South Trinidad, Barrackport, Losiro, Palo Seco, Guayari, Pinal, in North Trinidad, Maracas, Blanchisseys, as well as Tobago lowlands, as well as on Friday, Laventil, between the hours of 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Central, Carapi, Chima, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Couva, between the hours of 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., as well as Aranguez, which was initially on the schedule that has been cancelled for Friday, as well as Tobago, Mariah, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. You can find the detailed listing on TNTEC's website as well as their social media. Before we wrap the show, let me just remind you of that WhatsApp number that you can call, 3669376. You can send us your text messages, please. We encourage you to send us photos and videos so that we're better able to highlight your issues here on the show. I'll see you guys on Friday right here on WESN. Until then, stay safe.